Hey everybody. Was asked to answer some questions here from Mr. Cardosio, which I'm happy to do for his audience here. So I'll run down the list of things here. Some players don't know you. Could you introduce yourself? Well, my name is Daniel Powell. I am on Team Clix Off and the host of the Clix Off podcast as well. Where and when did you start playing HeroClix? So I started in May of 2014, so I just passed 8 years. I started playing at a local store, buying. Started with Deadpool and Invincible Iron Man, and my first tournaments were with Guardians of the Galaxy main set, but it was at a local store called Comic Quest in Evansville, Indiana, and then I started moving on to Big Bang Comics, Toys and Games in Owensboro, Kentucky, which is where I currently play. What are your main achievements in HeroClix? So I am the only Rock back-to-back World Champion 2017-2018. So that's Patrick Yapoko, Isaac Arnold Berkowitz, Ed Arnold Berkowitz, and then myself twice. We were the set of Rock World Champions that won the 4K prizing. So that's probably the biggest thing I've done. Got top 8 in Worlds a couple times, top 4 in Nationals, top 8 in Nationals, won a bunch of WKOs, a bunch of Rocks. So it's fun. But probably the biggest achievement, I got second at Silver Age Nationals, the first one this year, and I got to submit for a legacy card figure. So I guess quite a few achievements actually. But I have fun and built the biggest HeroClix podcast group and biggest HeroClix podcast. So that's pretty cool. But the main thing is I have fun. I have fun when I play HeroClix, absolutely. Building the community is the biggest goal and biggest achievement that I've had in my HeroClix career. Who, in your opinion, are the best players in the world today? I typically don't answer that question because I think there's just too much favoritism when it comes to this kind of stuff. There's really not an objective way to measure best, especially since we haven't had big world championships and big nationals since COVID started. So I'd like to think I'm up there. You know, PJ's probably up there, Crampton's probably up there, the Berkowitzes. But when I say those names, that probably means I'm leaving somebody out that I think is really good. So I typically don't answer that question definitively. Because I think my teammates are really good too. So I don't know. See, I don't answer that question definitively. What is your opinion on legacy cards? I love them. I love them a lot. They bring a lot of value to old collections and just bring back some really cool old sculpts. What is your opinion on the Thanos legacy card? He's pretty powerful, but I think the meta is evolving pretty quickly to get around him. So we'll see what happens from there. Could you leave here some of your current builds and briefly describe the strategy on each one of them? So I've got the Spider Thanos build, which is Thanos, Spider Pharaoh, Darcy, Mary Jane Watson, Marvella. Thanos, Spider Pharaoh, Mary Jane Watson, Marvella, Darcy, and then the Alchemical Fire or the Cloak with the map bonus with the peasants. So that's build number 1. I've been playing quite a bit. It's quite a bit of fun. I mean, it just revolves around Thanos plus the shield team ability. So 19 square reach with Thanos, with the shield team ability even further if I phase with Pharaoh, but that gets him attack and mind control on his own without being carried, the 19 square reach. And then recently tonight, I played the Scarlet Witch, Sicarian Iron Man, Miles West, the Flash, the Commissioner, Marvella, and the Cloak. It's a team we've been working on together as a team that Jason Alvey kind of championed, and also Deep Cuts Human Torch. So that team's just really versatile. A lot of attackers, not a lot of weak spots. lots of things that can do damage, and then Scarlet Witch's Chaos Marker is really powerful. But episode 182 of Clix Off, we go into that team in very much detail for about an hour, so would recommend listening to that episode of Clix Off. What is your playstyle? My playstyle, I don't typically play like an Alpha Strike unless it's a super long range Alpha Strike like Thanos or something like that. But I prefer tent poles. What are the most common strategies that appear in the current metagame? I mean, Alpha Strike is really huge. All in Alpha Strike. And then sending out one character like Flash or Sakarian Iron Man or Rookie. You know, lots of different options. But typically full map reach with some figure is required currently in the metagame. What are your bets after rotation? Sakarian Iron Man, all the way, Sakarian Iron Man. Just one of the best 50-point figures ever, probably. And then Scarlet Witch and Agatha as well. I think those are super strong. It's kind of hard to say what we're going to see in the Swords set, Ten of Swords, the OP in the main set. We just saw the Grand Prize Apocalypse, which that's really cool. But I think Nationals is the next big thing, and I think we'll see a lot of Sakarian Iron Mans. Could you leave here some tips for beginners? So beginners, just enjoy the game. Get learning the game. This game has a lot of complex interactions that you need to attribute for, a lot of complex rules interactions. Have fun. Get within your local community. Learn, listen, absorb. Don't try to drive in too deep too fast. Take it one step at a time, right? Win your first round of Hero Clix. Win your second round of Hero Clix. Win your first local tournament. Then maybe make your first top cut at a WKO, right? Take these things one step at a time and learn what you need to do to make that happen. Stair step it up, one thing at a time. Don't be discouraged. Just have fun, play, learn, absorb, participate in the community. We're a lot of fun here in Hero Clix. Any message for our readers? No, I think I'd like to thank Ocilio for asking me to do this little audio interview, and just my main thing is Hero Clix is fun. Hero Clix is a community. Build the community. Help everybody learn. Support everybody. And thanks for listening to this interview.